Okay, so back at it in this cheery little place. Okay, we can actually go out this direction. I wasn't really expecting that. I figured it would tell us that this direction is sealed off for protection or something. The guard shifts about, obviously bored with his duty and awaiting a replacement, or perhaps a call to arms. Doesn't actually seem to be anything in here, though, at least not that I can find. So, we're probably not supposed to actually be in here. Oh wait, no, okay, we do have this path. Stacked deeply on the landing, crates of medical supplies await use. Syrettes of morphine, bandages, tourniquets, antiseptics, the list goes on and on. It's filled with difficult drugs. Boy, yeah, this place is just stacked with stuff. I'm not seeing anything shining and saying, take me, though. Okay, so from past chapters, this should lead up to the bell tower. Yep, and there's nothing anymore giving us an option to light... yes, to light the bell, to ring the bell. Okay, so this is just a pointless dead end? Something here. Soldier's letter. Okay, that's number 2. I've been here for over a week now, and there is no word when I'll be allowed to leave. Strange things have happened. At night the sounds of the hospital change. Echoes of voices that don't belong to anyone haunt the walls and corridors. The restless ghosts, perhaps, or sounds of movement or whispers. I've seen war firsthand, and the sounds at night in this hospital scare me more than I ever thought possible. What's going on here at night? Why do I feel so threatened? My fears are worsened by the talk of the other young soldiers. One said he had heard cries for help in the middle of the night. Cries that were only answered by snarls of rage, and not compassion. Another said Lance Corporal Haskell had not been discharged, but had gone missing. I stare at his empty bed with a sense of unholy dread gnawing at my heart. Yeah, you know, hospitals in this kind of game, they're just not a good thing. Okay, and I still don't have the Tome of Eternal Darkness, so... no spells, no nothing for me. Still rather concerned about only having a flashpan to defend myself. Certainly not much. Okay, so we're back in here. Covered with blood-stained sheets, these poor souls have passed from this world. For them, the suffering is over, but for those around them, the ordeal continues. Faint sound of moaning emanates from behind the linen veils. Whispered utterances, frantic prayers to loved ones, words offered only by those who face their mortality. Soldier is rather distressed. Perhaps he has lost a lot of friends to the trenches of the Somme. He confides that the only stories are sad ones, and that the only true heroes are in the mortuary. Anything I can pick up? Weapon preferably. Come on, I'll take a scalpel at this point. $7 points? An odd collection of colored lines decorate the wall. Below the designed steps appear to lead up into the wall going nowhere. Well, I guess we're going to be finding a 7-point circle somewhere. Is it really just going to be the same spell with, now 4 pargons tacked on the end? That seems a bit silly. Abruptly, the guard asks if Peter has clearance for the old tower, as it is a restricted area. Huh? So much for that direction. Do you have clearance for the pipe organ? Explains that it is one of the few antiques in the region that has so far survived the war, and that while he's alive it will remain intact. You really are taking the thing seriously. The altar is cleared of all valuables, not only to prevent looting, but also to afford space for medical supplies, and even as an operating table should the need arise. Looks like another letter there. A sealed envelope. Seems to have been left behind. Sealed envelope. It looks rather official. Sure, what's in there? Soldier's orders. An official note on Army Regulations stationery. The note reads, Private Thompson, by order of Lieutenant Hargreaves, on behalf of the HRH George V, you are to leave your post of duty and rally in the street outside Blewdy Cathedral. Further orders will be presented at the rallying point. God save the King. Well, all right then. Cathedral's tabernacle is fashioned from aged, varnished mahogany. Its doors are closed, and there doesn't appear to be any way of opening it manually. Okay, I think that just leaves the stairs over here, and that's being guarded too. The guard quietly but strongly points out that this area is off limits to civilians. Then, what? What do you want from me then? Everything's blocked off. I have orders telling me to go outside. Where is the outside? Oh, I missed a door here. The war being so close, a curfew has been imposed. Traveling outside the hospital is not a safe thing to do, since intruders will likely be shot on sight. Well, so much for that thought. Alright, what does this say again? The street outside Blewdy Cathedral. What am I missing here? So that would be the way outside, but he's too chicken to go out there. The only person that's asked me for any kind of clearance was the one at the old tower, but that doesn't lead outside, does it? Guard inspects the orders and hands them back to Peter, saying that these orders are intended for someone else. Well, duh. How about you? You want these? Nope. Alright, seriously, what am I missing here? Can't do anything in this direction, because even if I had the Tome of Eternal Darkness, I can't use a 7-point spell yet. Yes, by all means, walk slowly. I understand the need for an endurance thing like that in the survival horror games. You can't just run from everything. But You know, don't impose it if there aren't monsters around. While you're just running around trying to figure out what the heck you're supposed to do. And you? We'll pretend that leads outside. The guard unfolds the orders and begins to read them before exclaiming, "Bloody hell, lad! We must be on the offensive." Following the orders, he takes leave of his post. Okay, I guess that was the guy the orders were for, then. Would have been nice if we'd had a name, but I don't think we did. A revolver. Let me be more specific. I would like a melee weapon. Stacked like logs, Peter stands before the price of human war, the bloodied corpses of young men who have made the ultimate sacrifice to defend their own countries and those of others. So, all we came in here for was a revolver. Oh, and we're getting the tome. Okay. Are you the new one? Yep. Hi there. We know the drill. Oh, great. Well, my sanity is already almost shot. Revolver ammo. Rifle ammo. Are we only going to get firearms in this chapter? Don't even have a rifle yet. Desk kept meticulously clean. Peter is surprised that it's not more chaotic for a frontline hospital. After all, isn't this where the death certificates are written? Charming. Workings of the pipe organ have remained mostly the same since installation. Originally, the bellows were driven manually, now they're steam-powered, and the organ controlled electrically. This might be one of the oldest restored pipe organs in the world. More rifle ammo. More rifle ammo. And I'm getting the suspicion we're not supposed to be down here, actually. We're finding a lot of ammo for a gun we don't have. May as well equip the revolver. Get off, get off, get off, get off, get off. What? Really? Uh-huh. Well, okay then. Back in a moment, I guess.